Hello and welcome back. My name is Night Owl, and we are back on my Minecraft Bedrock survival world. And today we're going to be having, well, probably a lot of fun for you, but not exactly the most fun for me, although I'm hoping to have a little bit of fun with this. Today what we're going to be doing is getting the witch off of the top of the portal. Ooh, what did you drop? What did you drop? Ooh, sugar and sweet and everything neat. Anyway, so today what we're going to be doing, apropos of this, is redstone. So, we're gonna do a couple of things before we get the redstone started. I want to expand this room actually backwards. Usually I like to keep the rooms about the same size, but this is gonna be my hall of redstone. So there's going to be a lot that's going to be in here, and I want to make sure that there's enough room for it. The other thing is I'm going to remove all of this, and we're going to be getting things going as far as that's concerned. I was about halfway through with what I was doing, and it just occurred to me that you kind of probably would want to know what's going on at this point. So I have dug out the extra space for the cave because this farm is going to be really big. And so what this farm is intended to be is the bone meal farm. And then I've got another space that I think I'm going to put the salt farm in. And I've got a couple of other farms that I really want to build. And what I'm doing right now is I am just going through and making sure that they are going to fit. I have about 6 farms in mind that I want to build over here. And what I need to do is make sure that they're going to fit in this area, or if I'm going to need to widen this out a little bit more, I need to know that now before I start building them all. And I'm just going through and I'm using the shroom lights to delineate the space. Mostly because I have a ton of shroom lights, and that way I don't have to have torches that I'm maneuvering around and trying to figure it out. So yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm just figuring out how much space each one is going to go. I want a basalt farm. I'm thinking a melon farm, melon and pumpkin farm, but I'm just going to call it a melon farm, and an AFK fish station over here, and then I'm thinking a pickle farm, and oh, I need one more sign apparently, and probably a bamboo farm and a sugarcane farm. So those are going to be the farms that I'm thinking about working with, because I know the bamboo I can put into the token thing. Basically all of this is because I really want to get to... Oh, I had to take some of this out because I needed more clerics, and they kept zeroing in on the barrels. But I really want to get to the point where we have maxed out the tokens. So trading with the villagers is good because it gets me directly to here, but it's also slow and villagers are annoying, and the zombificating machine is not quite working the way I want it to. But I've gotten all the way up to legendary. I want to get that mythical and that heirloom, and if I can get a couple of AFK, like the fish station and the crop farm and then the automatic melon and pumpkin and thing, then we won't have to worry so much about getting to that. And hopefully, you know, next episode, through a little bit of AFK magic, after we've gotten these built, we'll have maxed everything out, and we can check that out before we go fight the dragon, because that's going to be the next episode, is fighting the dragon. So I am going to finish laying out all of this stuff, and when I come back, I'm going to talk a little bit about the farms that I'm building. After a little bit of effort, well, a lot of effort, because not only did I go ahead and get all of the farm areas lined out in the shroom lights, but I also went through and I put the parts for each of these into the respective chests in front of them. For me, I like doing it this way because that way I'm not running around trying to get the parts and running back and forth, because let me tell you, that took a little bit of time to get all of it. So I decided to go with a basalt farm, an AFK fishing farm, the microcrop farm, the sea pickle farm, and the bamboo farm. I decided not to go to a sugarcane farm because I can always change it out later, to be honest. And also, you can trade the bamboo at the token table. You can't trade the sugarcane. So once I've maxed out, I'll probably swap over from the bamboo to the sugarcane. But just for the purposes of getting the token table maxed out, I'm just gonna leave it at bamboo for now. It's a nice, the one that I'm using is a very passive farm, so it'll just chill and go while I'm doing something at one of the active farms. And then the basalt is just because I want basalt. The rest of this is all geared toward getting that token table maxed. So with that, the first thing that I need to do is I need to, and I cleared out my entire inventory except for these things. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting the flower farm built. So empty this whole thing out. And I think there's just enough. The only thing that I might need more of is redstone for that farm, because unfortunately that farm did not have, I think Silent forgot to put the list of items that you need. And so that farm did not have that. So that's the only thing that I might need more of is the redstone. So if I do, I need a little bit more redstone, that's okay. The thing is, I'm going to be doing the red nylium one, and so with that one, I know for a fact that I am going to need to do the double speed everything, so I had to grab, I had to watch both parts to build it, and so there's going to be a little bit of extra, and I'm also going to build out the composter part, so that I can feed all the compost into the thing so that I can get both extra compost, or all the extra bone meal, and still keep auto feeding it. So it's going to be a really interesting, cool little farm. I'm going to get at least a little bit of it built out, and I'll show you what it is, and then after that, we'll see how it goes. So he shows how to go ahead and build it so that it just automatically refeeds itself the bone meal. And while I do like that concept, I definitely think that that is always a worthwhile concept. I'm just going to do the regular, just feeding it myself by hand. And just because for me, a lot of what I want is the bone meal itself. So I'll feed it up until it's full and run it that way, but until it's actually all the way full, you know, once it's past that point, I'm gonna want to be able to capture the bone meal easily and be able to store it all myself. I hate when I do that. That's the one problem with good pickaxes, is that you have to do that. Did I actually run out of... Huh. Well, let's go ahead, and this is why I kind of prefer to just make them on my own, or to get a good list of ingredients, because that way I can just make it on my own. But, whatever. I made sure to make extra so that we could go ahead and, if we had anything that we just didn't have enough items for, be able to get that taken care of. So 2 for the back, 2... I actually had just about enough. I'm gonna grab some extra wood just in case I don't have enough chests back over there, and then we are gonna go ahead and get this going. But I've tested it and it does work. I had to do some fixing and stuff because I don't know why, but getting repeaters to face the right way is kind of the bane of my existence. I shouldn't say kind of. It is the bane. I shouldn't say kind of. It is the bane of my existence. It annoys me so much on so many days. But I eventually got them all to face the correct way. And hopefully that'll be, you know, the end of that. And let's get those. Yep, I am gonna need to make 2 more chests. That's kind of what I figured. So there we go. Aesthetically, it looks not quite as nice, but this just from a few seconds of running the farm is everything that I've gotten. So it definitely produces a bunch. I'm gonna clear out my inventory, throw everything in there, and then we're gonna run some actual bone meal through this and see how we do. This farm is actually producing like crazy. It actually got us a goodly amount of the bone meal, and it filled these up all the way beyond full. So like I think even the hoppers were full because it continued producing even after. Now the next step, I grabbed one of my friends that is my camera account up there, and she's gonna be recording the building the littler farms because well, they're not as in-depth and not like I have to concentrate as hard on as the big farms, but I think we're gonna have to do this a little bit different because there are 5 farms that we need to build tonight. So sometimes I think the only way to do something is to do it yourself. So kind of world domination, but oh fine, no world domination this time. How about we build the farms instead? I've got the basalt farm. I'll do the fishing, and that leaves me micro farm. And then last couple of things, we'll have to figure out who wants to do it and who just wants to pop back out of existence. Let's go. yeah, so that was rather exciting, and we also have a visitor as well. We got a lot done today, with a little bit of help from, you know, the best friends that any person can have, which is themselves. We have our little crop farm. We have a fishing station. We have a basalt generator. We've got the flower, well, it's a red nylium farm, but it's technically a flower farm. We've got our passive bamboo farm, and we did it all ourselves, which is kind of more than any redstone I've ever done, ever. I'm not usually one to build my own redstone, and I just built a lot of it, and it seems to mostly work. I don't know which one surprises me more, the fact that I actually built it or the fact that it seems mostly to be working. Either way, I am super stoked about this. He still has nothing that I need. I was able to get better deals on redstone easy. Lava buckets is the only thing that I might think about, but eh. Anyway, so I definitely do want to thank you guys for joining me today. In the in-between, I'm probably just going to be running the various farms, seeing about getting some tokens taken care of, and then next time we're going to be checking out exactly what the rest of the things in the table are for, and, you know, gearing up and getting ready to go fight that dragon. I hope you guys will be joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. I definitely will appreciate it. Otherwise, you take care. Bye!